And I think it's very important for senior citizens to understand we are in the largest transference of generational wealth in our society now. And for them to be able to take care of their children and grandchildren in this manner.
Thank you for doing this interview. To start with, can you please tell me your name and what you do?
My name's Sandra Abrams, the founder of Onboard 60, providing education and resources for senior citizens to stay up to date with today.
Very, very cool. And how did you get interested in Bitcoin and crypto?
2016, some young people were talking about Bitcoin, and so I had to run home to Robinhood and get 3 Bitcoin.
Oh, nice.
And as a senior citizen, I got very afraid from the mainstream media and the different things they were talking about black market, and sold all 3 and started to learn about Bitcoin from that moment on.
You got Bitcoin in 2016 from Robinhood?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that they sold it at that time. So you got scared by the perceptions from the mainstream media.
Yes, I did.
And then later on, you realized that this is kind of like a scare tactic?
A friend got me the book of Satoshi in 2019, and I started learning from that moment on.
And at what point did you decide that you wanted to help, I guess, onboard older people?
I live in Boca Raton, and that's South Florida. I call it Senior Citizenville. And walking through Publix one day, I thought they need to learn this stuff, not realizing I'm a senior citizen also. And it's a safe way for us to be able to learn and be a part of society today.
Yeah, very good. We talked briefly yesterday, and you were telling me that, and everybody knows this, that so much wealth is in the older cohort, right, in America. And so it's definitely good to kind of introduce this cohort to crypto digital assets.
I do believe if you look at the large financial institutions right now, as in Grayscale, Fidelity, Goldman Sachs, most of the portfolios do have cryptocurrency portions in them. And I think it's very important for senior citizens to understand we are in the largest transference of generational wealth in our society now. And for them to be able to take care of their children and grandchildren in this manner, it's very important.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I have 2 more questions. The first one is, do you have like a normal speech prepared thing to say when you're introducing your fellow senior citizens to this? I'm sure you're met with a lot of skepticism, suspicion. So I'd love to hear like what your kind of pitch is.
The first question I ask is, how do you want to leave your children and your grandchildren once you're gone?
It's a great question.
That's the first question. And then the second question is do you understand what a virtual native or a digital native is, which is your grandchildren, and how they're going to understand the investments? They are your inheritors. How can you protect them?
Yeah, that's it. That is a powerful way to connect with older people via their relationships with their family, right?
They want to stay connected and how they can leave their family once they're gone.
Yeah, totally. Oh, yeah, very, very good. Great. And then my last question for you is, what kind of initiatives are you doing right now? I'd love to hear more about that, and then maybe direct some of our audience towards those initiatives.
Well, basically, I'm just doing experiential learning myself. I have created a multi-component project. I share on LinkedIn and other social medias, everything. I have videos on YouTube. I'm making a digital twin of Onboard 60 itself. So there will be a place that anybody can go and ask any question that they need and feel safe to get the right answer.
Great. And so you're on X or Twitter. Are you on Facebook and LinkedIn or?
I'm on X as Sababa Lens, but I'm also on Lens Protocol, Nostr Protocol, and I am on Instagram and LinkedIn.
Okay, yeah, we'll link to all this in the kind of the notes to this. All right. Anyway, thank you so much for doing this, and
Appreciate it.
I think you're doing important work.